Well, today the Rochester Fire Department is doing some training on how to deal with hazardous chemicals, and that comes just 1 week after a real-life scenario unfolded, which put their skills to the test. Just last Monday, the fire department was called out to a home as police investigated what they believed to be a possible meth lab. A HAZMAT team had to respond to the scene and secured a gas can found inside a bedroom that was a cause of concern for investigators. While police say there was no threat to the public during that incident, different chemicals can present different risks, and firefighters have to learn how to react quickly to prevent a bad situation from getting worse. KIMT News 3's Jeremiah Wilcox shows us what they're practicing today. He joins us now live in Rochester. Jeremiah, what did you learn?
Raquel, Rochester firefighters train throughout the year to handle dangerous leaks and spills. And RFD is the hazardous materials team for southeastern Minnesota. And firefighters use hazmat suits to protect themselves from the chemicals. And today they got a hands-on training inside the suits to be prepared for when the time comes. When a firefighter gets called to an emergency, the response needs to be immediate.
It's really important to train on, to do the hands-on, just to keep our skills fresh.
Ali Mulholland says at a moment's notice, they can battle a blaze or a chemical spill. So they have to stay ready to protect the community.
We'll be called to a hazardous materials leak, but what that looks like can be different depending on the type of chemical, the type of vessel that's leaking, and then even then, what type of hole.
Today, firefighters got a hands-on refresher on how to handle hazardous chemical leaks and spills, and how to use the hazmat suits to protect themselves.
We have to be able to respond to these leaks in a variety of different vessels.
Whether it's a leak in a barrel or an air container, firefighters have to be prepared. Ben Davis is another captain at RFD training firefighters. He says today they're wearing their level A hazmat suits to get experience.
Fully encapsulated suit protects us from vapors and splash in the vapor and liquid stages.
When working in suits like these, heat stress is a concern. This is what you'll see putting on the hazmat suit.
The suit is clear, sometimes it's better, but as you actually start to breathe and sweat inside the suit, it fogs up.
Ben Davis tells me suits are vapor tight, meaning air can't get in or get out. While the suits provide a layer of protection, they can also make some tasks more difficult.
That just adds a degree of difficulty, and so they learn how hard it is to actually apply some of our tools to stop leaks in the suits. After the firefighters are done with a leak or spill, they have to wash off the suits to make sure to remove any contaminants before the firefighter actually gets out of the suit. Reporting live in Rochester, Jeremiah Wilcox, KIMT News 3.
Jeremiah, thank you. And the Rochester Fire Captain says it's been a while since firefighters were actually called to a hazardous spill or leak, but they continue to train just in case.